I wanted to continue because there's a reason I'm doing this today and doing this before the trip, because I have a feeling, knowing what I know now, that there's something being coordinated to launch against us when I'm in Texas. Give me a second. Let me finish talking. I just need a second. So, Remy and I were talking today, and we were just talking about plans and stuff, and he was talking to his mom, and we were just talking about things, and she said something, and we kind of were like a little confused about it, and that's when we found out that back about a month ago, she started talking to this person. I'm gonna say this: you lost. You lost. Nice try. Honestly, took a lot of effort. You talked to her for a month. You freak. I'm gonna speak to that person for 2 seconds. You're a freak.
Yeah, whoever that is, y'all, like...
Oh my god! Freak! You're a freak! Oh my god!
My goodness.
Holy shit! I needed to provide some updates to you guys. There will be no more lives for the duration of my trip. And I want to make something very clear. This was my decision. I actually made it, honestly, without even really talking to Remy about it, because of some stuff I'm about to get into. So, as you guys know, I went live. Well, if you've been watching, you know I went live before this trip. And I talked about how I just knew something was being coordinated. I didn't know the exacts. But I had enough information to know that something was going to happen while I was here, and here we are. I am not going to be bullied into a face reveal. You can go f yourself on that front. I have filed some privacy strikes. I will continue to file privacy strikes. I will not stop filing any privacy strikes that include any images, any personal details of which that were not published by me. People were like kind of clocking that like I seemed weird and that things seemed off, and they were, not because of us. I was hiding the fact that the day before that, someone called a wellness check on me to my home in Florida. They timed it right when my brother got home from work. And also, you just don't know how much people can change, and it's funny because like he doesn't even really look like his photo anymore. He's like, he doesn't want me to go into specifics, and I'm not going to. But he doesn't even like look like that anymore. It's kind of funny. I think it's messy, that's for sure. But I get messy. I relate to messy. So.
Hello, guys. Welcome back. To anyone watching in real time, especially if you came from the last stream, I appreciate you. To anyone watching during playbacks, I appreciate you. You do not know what we just went through. To all my channel members and patrons, thank you, thank you, thank you. And to my mods who also returned, thank you so much. And I just want to say off the top, Funkle Sunny, thank you so much. For anyone watching during playbacks and don't realize what happened, something was going on wonky with my last stream, so I had to shut it down, restart this one. And Funko Sunny actually went back to grab all the super chats and all the membership milestones I wasn't able to get to. So I'm gonna make sure I cover them all in this stream. Nothing is wrong with my channel. I shut down super chats for this stream, seeing that we had that hiccup and I have other super chats to get to. So thank you for all the support. I appreciate you. I'm gonna read them all. Funkle Sunny, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And let me actually start with some of them. Erica, thank you so much for 4 months of membership. I appreciate you. The glowy, shiny, Forest Fairy Queen green is my favorite, and I will say it every time. Thank you so much. And speaking of, I didn't even go over this in the last stream. I went in with the Nomad palette, this one here. I went in with this one, and let me show you the color story. I actually never played with this green in this palette, surprisingly. Well, not that surprising because there's a lot of colors I haven't gotten to. But I went in with this color here, and in my inner corner, I went in with these two here. So hopefully you could see the color story, but that's what I went in with. I actually liked how it turned out. Mind you, I've been doing green a lot lately, but I just been in a green mood. I still have a couple of other requests to cover. I already have them written down. I got y'all. I got y'all. And thank you to everyone who returned. Oh, Funko Sunny, hold on. Actually, let me grab you. Give me 1 second. Yes, give it up for Funko Sunny because they did not have to do that. Hold on real quick. And I added you as a mod. You really didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. And if you notice, we're pretty chill around here. So if you have any questions, ask any of the other mods. It's pretty chill for the most part. But thank you again for doing that. Seriously. Possibly Kim was in Discord, like pretty much saying, like, I hope Charlie ain't freaking out. Baby, I was freaking out the whole time. My manager had to text me, like, it's okay. It's okay. And I really have to check myself because I'm like, I'm freaking out because, when things go wrong, like for me, I get so frustrated. But then I have to realize, like, girl, calm down. Calm down. Take a minute. Try to figure out what's happening. Get back to it. And for everyone who stayed up late, because even I noticed Ducky, thank you for still being here. Ducky said it's 4 a.m. right now, but you know what? I'm sat from his gold. Baby, please get your sleep. If you do stay up, I appreciate you, but I know being super late like this is obviously inconvenient for a lot of y'all. So for anyone who's showing up right now, thank you so much. Seriously. Let's see. Rice Pudine, thank you for your support. Looking extra booster blanket today. Thank you so much. Notorious, thank you so much for your super chat as well. Rosie doing a lot of talking for someone who says they're not addressing anything. That I'm sure there will be some type of community tab post coming up as well. And her talking about, so you saw the clips that I added to the intro because while I was trying to figure it out, I was like, let me tweak the intro a little bit. So I added some of the clips from her recent upload talking about Remy don't look the same no more. Bitch, I know. I saw a recent picture of Remy recently on YouTube. Literally, I got linked it. I was like, who is this? Oh, that's Remy? Is that recent? It has to be recent because that's in his current kitchen. A kitchen that he hasn't had for long because he recently moved into that apartment. So yes, some people who are on Twitter actually know what Remy looks like currently. Stop talking, stupid. Noelle, thank you so much for 12 months of membership. She's complaining about it live, but it's not a wait, hold on. But it'll not surprise me at all if behind the scenes she's like, "Oh, they really like me." It's wild. And you know what I've noticed with Remy? I do think he does want to be part of her content. If Rosie was smart, she would have never mentioned even them talking at all. Leave your partners away from this, especially because she knows what this can be. This is the same Rosie who engaged in a lot of conversation around Zachary Michael's breakup and Zachary Michael's ex-partner. But here we are. She want to act surprised. Court, thank you so much for the support. I don't know how much QLR. I don't know much about QLR, but she seems real desperate to be part of Girl World. Court, that's how a lot of us discovered Rosie. She wanted to be the new queen. She wanted the crown. And I remember when she first like bust through the community saying that and uploading a whole bunch of videos criticizing Chantel and Amber. Well, I believe it was mostly Chantel. No problem. Criticize who you want. But do you know what it actually means to be the queen in this community? It's not an actual compliment when it comes to the girls. And a lot of us started to slowly peek into her content. And wouldn't you know it, she's very similar to Amberlynn and Chantel together. And now she got our attention, and guess what? She don't want it. You should have sat there, ate your food, and continued to be a viewer. And this is the same Rosie who was a fan of a lot of reactors, myself included. She really wanted to be besties with Zach. And when that didn't go her way, at one point she claimed Zach. I'm not even going to repeat it, actually. I've gone over it before, but that is one of the biggest things that I can criticize Rosie on is the language she uses when she's either disappointed or when she has regret. We'll get to that later on in the stream. Matt, thank you so much for the support, boo. I need a forest green with pigmented gold in the corner. I need a Medusa look, boo. Green is my fave on you. I thought about going in with green, and then I changed it last minute. I mean, gold. I thought about going in with gold in the corner, and then I changed it last minute. Let's see. I'm gonna go in with more again. Funko Sunny sent me all of them. Sent me all the super chats and the milestones. Super chats are turned off for this stream, so I will get to all of them. I just know it's time to get into some Rosie and start going into why it was a mistake ever addressing trolls. But I have a feeling she'll continue making those same mistakes. Let's get into it, y'all.
I'm gonna wait for people to get in. We have a lot to talk about. And Remy is here with me on voice chat, and he will be talking at some point.
I'm here.
Hi.
They had to make this national address together. Now, while editing, I did have to hike up his voice a bit because he was lower, because I don't know if he was speaking through Discord. I don't know what the fuck he was speaking through when it comes to Rosie's device. But the fact that they took it upon themselves, or Rosie even let this happen where they would address this together, I said, oh, I know it's about to get messier. And it did. It did. And if you didn't catch my last stream, I want to repeat, there was a welfare check called on Rosie while she was in Texas to her Florida home. And she talked about it. Another mistake. A very stupid one.
I'm already getting teary-eyed. Cool. All right. Anyway, starting at the end of January, behind the scenes, both Remy and I have been harassed frequently. I've received a DM from someone on Instagram claiming to be an ex-girlfriend of his that doesn't exist and making these wild claims and then cussing me out and calling me the R slur and all these things. There's been someone who has contacted me and Remy on multiple Reddit accounts. There was someone who figured these things out because we had followed each other on Spotify. That was the one mistake we made.
You know what's so crazy? I think there would be no one looking to make that connection if Rosie just didn't mention she had a love interest. If Rosie actually found friends outside of social media to be able to talk these things through. I've had to learn through the years of being on social media, you can get doxxed off of like a pattern of off of a wall. There were people who were able to track down Chantel's location at one point due to the trees behind her. That's how much people have time, especially when it comes to train wrecks online who will respond, like Chantel and Rosie. But here we are.
Yep. I've had to go back and like readjust like all of my privacy settings because it seems like, you know, people can't seem to leave us alone, and I feel like my privacy has been invaded.
Please pay attention to the faces that Rosie is making during the time that Remy is speaking. And Remy's long winded just like me, so just have a little patience. But this should have never happened. Here's the thing, right? A lot of viewers, no matter how much online media, online content you take in, you really don't know what it is to be the partner of a train wreck, to now be included into the circus. You know who does know? The creators. Even if Remy wanted to be part of the content or wanted to address viewers, it was Rosie's job to say, nah, we're not doing it like that. I know what it can turn into. But she wants to prove so bad that she has this partner. She's desirable. She is wanted, no matter what strangers on the internet say. That's the thing that Rosie and Chantel have in common, this need to prove strangers on the internet wrong. You want to know one of my favorite things about being a creator on the internet with the criticism I've received through the years is how loud and wrong a lot of people are. It brings me joy. I've seen some of the dumbest, weirdest rumors be spread about me, and I just sit back like, you that bored? You made that up? Carry on, carry on. My favorite is when it comes from a content creator. Ooh, let me save this. I'll address it eventually. And drag your ass. And if anybody's been watching me for a few years, that's how I like to do it. I'll let the rumors continue to spiral. Get excited over this lie, only for me to come forward a year, maybe 2 years later, and be like, actually, that was a lie. Let's see some receipts. And then what happens? Nothing. This didn't have to happen. Yes, it is frustrating. But the fact that they even go on to mention that someone was in communication with Remy's mother for a month. Oh, so that means Remy's mother might entertain trolls. Thanks for that announcement, stupid.
I do not feel good about it. I'm actually very upset about it. You know, there's a lot that Rosie has talked about, you know, between her and me, and you know, there is a lot that we don't say online for our own protection.
And also, like,
safety.
I guess I'll just say this, like, the intimacy of our relationship isn't for the internet.
Right. Like, it's nobody's business. And the fact that
Then she might want to stop giggling and talking about how when they first met up, the kiss, all of these things. You know what else could have protected Remy? Rosie not streaming with a clear view of his kitchen. A kitchen that she said herself he just moved into. It took no time for people to find out his apartment. Yes, it's unfortunate. Yes, people have too much time on their hands. But stream in front of a white wall, a blank white wall that gives nothing. Or go on a 2-week trip and say nothing. There are people who go on vacations and just say nothing. It's bad enough that she introduced Remy to her viewers, especially with the type of platform and the type of viewers she knows that's following her. But streaming from his kitchen was not smart at all. The bedroom was bad enough, but the kitchen, it was easy for people who know what to look for. Let me get to some more support. The scooter needs a safe word. Choose a chin, dead. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I was so serious too. Rice Pudding, thank you for the support. For real, release leash merch for all this dog walking. Could you imagine if I actually released that? That's actually kind of clever. I still want to figure out a way to like release a bonnet line. That would be amazing. I would love it. Thank you so much. Sounds like you problem. Thank you so much for 13 months of membership. I appreciate you. Remember to like the stream. One like equals one more in reinforced chair. Love the eye look. Thank you. And we'll be going over, it won't be tomorrow because I'll be streaming in Discord, but more than likely Tuesday, we'll be going over the stream that Rosie did from his bedroom. There's a couple of clips I do want to go over. Actually, let's go over the clip now. If it wasn't for the Reddit post that kind of confirmed some of our thoughts around Remy, this clip right here definitely tied it together for me. For those who don't know, Rosie brought gifts with her to Texas. And this specific gift or thing that she wanted to give Remy was weird to me. But let's take a look.
I set up a little surprise for him on the table when he gets back, but it's covered because I'm not gonna do it on live. We'll talk about it after. I have it like covered with a like a flat sheet. Actually, I need to add something to it because I forgot to pack it in my suitcase, and I was like getting ready to like the night before. I talked about this a long time ago, but I have 2 physical copies of this. And I told him about this in like January, maybe early February, and he wanted to see it in person. But this was, so I was in an Australian magazine once, and I am on the cover, like that's me. And there's like a little write-up about me in it and everything. And I just wanted to show it to him because he was like, he just thought it was really cool. And there's like there's other stuff in there, but yeah.
For anyone who missed it, Remy thought this was cool. Rosie being on the cover about her fetishism, about the past that she wants to desperately leave behind. She was so excited. Do you see the size of that big ass cheek? She is so proud of being on this Australian cover. I would be mortified. And I know her finger's in front of it and it is a bit backwards, but why would he want this? Why would she bring that with her on the trip? I said, wait a minute, but what about this is, because for me, I would take it as a time that or something that reminded her of a time that was traumatic to her, according to Rosie. But she brought this on the trip for him. I wonder if he has other things that are similar to this stored away for safekeeping, or maybe like a shrine. When she said this, I said, "Oh, girl, I don't think that is what you think it is. I think that's actually weird, but it's Rosie, so any attention is good for her." And even though she puts on these dramatics, Rosie's enjoying every bit of this because in her eyes, it proves she's a victim to these trolls on the internet. No, it just reminds at least me, and I'm sure others, how incredibly stupid she is. Let's get back into it.
People are so committed to trying to actively destroy what we have for each other.
Who told Remy that? Let me guess, Rosie. They're committed to destroying what they have. No one actually cares. Whether Rosie's in a relationship with Remy or anybody else, the only thing that is, I don't know, taken from that is some entertainment, some content, because she can't shut up. But Rosie's relationship doesn't actually have an impact on any viewers' lives. I don't believe anyone's actively trying to destroy their relationship. I believe the people doing this are actively trying to get a reaction out of Rosie. And she did that with this national address with her boyfriend.
And try to get us to break up or whatever. It's
while we're so new, it's crazy.
right.
Like we're figuring it out as we go, and
guys, it is not cool.
Yeah, very uncool. It's called loser behavior, actually.
Yes, and like
a 600-pound attention-seeking freak is, and multiple things can be true at once. Yes, the people doing this, a bit much. But this is also the woman who is looking for some type of reassurance, some type of acceptance from strangers online. They just said they're still trying to figure each other out. Exactly. Why was this a topic within her platform? Why did Remy ever come up? Keep in mind, the same way she expressed how she was feeling about Remy is the same thing she did with Jeff. In the same way she's expressed herself with other people. This shouldn't have been a topic. Believe it or not, it's not hard to be in a relationship, be a content creator, and not talk about it. I know it sounds crazy. It's not hard. I was with my ex-girlfriend for about 2 years before I even mentioned her on my platform. And it was due, for those who were around, it was due to a super chat from Tony Tone. And I just said, fuck it, let me just say it. The whole time I was with my girlfriend, I said nothing. I'll make little comments like, oh, I showed this thing to a loved one or whatever. No one knew who I was talking about. I could have been talking about a cousin, my mama, or the mailman. No one knew who I was talking about. And then one day I finally said it. There were a lot of viewers who were like, can we see a hand? Can we see this? Mm-mm. No. And there were even a few people who said I wasn't in a relationship. I made it up. Yep, you're right. I made it up. So there's nothing to even dig for. I didn't let her follow me on social media. I didn't allow her to like any of my posts. I made it clear to her. When it comes to social media, I don't exist to you. I don't care how cute you think I look in the picture. No, just text me. Or when you get home, give me a kiss. We could have sex if you enjoy the picture that much. Do not comment nothing on my social media. You see somebody say something rude about me, let it happen. Don't touch a thing. I remember one time she liked a picture. I text her so quick. I didn't give a fuck where she was at work. Unlike it. And she was like, oh, I forgot. This is your reminder. Unlike it. Don't play with me. I don't need nobody digging into shit. Nope. When it comes to online, I'm single. That's why there was a couple of times I got carried away with like past conversations of like past partners, because she would watch my content and she'd be like, I know you pretend you're single, but you're doing too much. And I'm like, okay, you're right. My bad. I didn't think that through. Let me chill. Let me chill. Like, let me actually get to a bit more of the support here, and I'll continue here as well. Tweet T, welcome. Tweet T, baby. I don't know why I keep messing up your name, but welcome to the Go Cluster, boo. Hold on. Let me see. Linda, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Not Jeb Bush, thank you so much for 15 months. Baby, you almost cost me my platform. I'm joking. It would have been my fault. But thank you for 15 months. I had a lovely afternoon at the symphony, and you are looking like a snack as always. Thank you. For those who don't know, last stream, I did not properly prepare to do the EB titties, and Jeb Bush had upgraded. And when I tell y'all my shit was moving, I said, oh, I'm risking my platform. Let me chill the fuck out. But shout out to you, boo, and thank you again. Just Jamie, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to the new members, enjoy and also get in that Discord. Let's return to Rosie in this very serious, dramatic attention that she's giving to trolls.
You know,
there's a lot more to share on why we're talking about this today, but I'll get to that in a minute. Go ahead. Continue.
Because, you know, I don't, and this is directed more towards, like, you know.
Don't she look like an angry toddler? Like, really look at this. You know when you really want a cupcake or a brownie after dinner, but you didn't eat all of your vegetables, so your parents say no? Look how upset she looks. I've seen my nephew make this face. I've seen my nieces make this face. Oh my God. This is the face of someone who have just recently got introduced to calorie counting. Portion control. Look at this. She is pissed. Oh my God. Calm down.
Not my audience.
The troll. Yeah, the trolls, haters, whatever. But, like, you know, I wouldn't do that to y'all. You know, if y'all maybe have found someone that y'all loved.
See, Remy says he wouldn't do that. But you know who would? His girlfriend. His girlfriend would actually engage in these conversations and laugh at it exactly this, because she's done it herself in the past. There was certain Reddit threads she used to laugh, comment on, give threads on herself. So to see her act like this today, over the past week, oh, I guess it's not so fun when the shoe's on the other foot. And again, I'm not saying she's supposed to enjoy this. It's a very frustrating thing to have strangers on the internet reaching into your real life, of course. But I expected more from Rosie, since it was so funny when it was happening to others. And I want to repeat, because I said it in the last stream that will be taken down after this. Rosie is the same person who was in one of her Discords, one of many that have been taken down ever since, that was trying to figure out different ways to get into Emily's DMs to upset Amber. And that is a fact. I saw that for myself, the screenshots. The problem is, at the time, I wasn't actually, collecting receipts on Rosie, because I wasn't sure if I was going to be covering her long term. That's not a conspiracy. That is a fact. Rosie was working hard to get into Emily's DMs because she knew Emily's a feeder. So if somebody is being a troll and messaging Remy's mom, I expect more from Rosie as far as a response. A way more mature response. Not this dramatic shit.
How would you like it if I invaded your privacy?
Yeah, so...
I
know, that's a lot, but...
not cool, guys.
Speaking of privacy, this is also the same Rosie who messaged the father of a sexual assault victim to try to clear the name of a fuck buddy by the name of Jeff. Imagine that. People who have nothing to do with the internet, allegations surfaced about him, and she thought it was appropriate to reach out to that young lady's father. Fuck off with this performance. Rosie, fuck you, you big ass toddler. There is more that's going to happen, and I don't feel bad for you. You wanted attention, you have it. Do a better job than Chantel and Amber, because right now you look just as pathetic as them.
I know. But so I wanted to continue because there's a reason I'm doing this today and doing this before the trip, because I have a feeling, knowing what I know now, that there's something being coordinated to launch against us when I'm in Texas.
She is so dramatic. There's something being coordinated against us. Calm down. It's trolls with too much time on their fucking hands. My God, they're not planning to kidnap her. Jesus. And imagine how much, how many people that would take. They're not trying to kidnap her. With Remy, Rio could probably kidnap him if I'm being fair. He's a very small man. But with Rosie, that takes a lot of time and coordination to actually move and do anything when it comes to her. Bitch, you are safe. You are safe. Simmer down.
Because I was not aware, about a month ago, this person reached out to, or this one of these people, because I have a feeling this is probably like a small group of people on Discord doing this, based on what I know.
Rosie would know a lot of planning that happens in Discords, wouldn't she? Sucks to suck.
But this person not only reached out to Remy, but they found his mom. Give me a second. Just let me finish talking. I just need a second. So,
Remy, I need a second. I need to make this as dramatic as possible. Give me a second. You sound like you're about to speak. Just one moment. If she could make her lips quiver in that moment, she would. She needs a second. Does this seem dramatic enough? Do I need to produce a tear? Am I selling it to y'all? This is frustration. End scene. My God.
Remy and I were talking today, and we were just talking about plans and stuff, and he was talking to his mom, and we were just talking about things, and she said something, and we kind of were like a little confused about it, and that's when we found out that back about a month ago, she started talking to this person, and thankfully, he gets his intelligence from his mother.
Who did Rosie get her intelligence from? Because why are we announcing this? I've seen the lengths that people will go to reach out to Chantel's mom. And Chantel's an adult. Remy is an adult in his mid-20s. Just want to confirm that real quick. I've seen the lengths that they'll go to reach out to Chantel's mom, who from the sounds of it, doesn't even entertain people. She'll just tell Chantel, and Chantel runs her mouth on her channel. But Remy's mom is a bit different. Remy's mom engaged. Not a little bit of back and forth, a whole month. Oh, she's messy. Oh, he gets his intelligence from his mom. Well, did you want to clue her in to what she's engaging in? Why would you talk to a troll for a month? And why would she follow up, meaning Rosie, to tell viewers this? That won't be the last message that Remy's mom receives now. It won't be. And I highly doubt she locked her shit down because Remy didn't even know to go back and lock down his Reddit comments. He only did that after a creator made them public. Crazy.
Because she knew out the gate something was wrong. And she pretended to be nice to this person. She saw through it immediately.
If she saw through it immediately, why did the conversations go on for a month? You know what happened when trolls reached out to my mom? She just reached out to me. It was that simple. And I reassured her everything was okay with me. Don't worry. I'm not a convict on the run. I am A-okay. I still got my job. Everything's good. Please ignore any future attempts like that. If my mom sat there entertaining a fucking troll for a month, not only would I be pissed off and probably cut off her phone, or at least the Wi-Fi, I wouldn't come to the internet to tell y'all that. I would just struggle with that privately and put on my best face for future content. I would never give people who want that reaction, who want that emotion, who want you to be so bothered, you never give them that. Actually, let me go through some more support. Give me 1 sec. Freya's cat, thank you so much for 4 months of membership. It seems like she starts going harder on how in love they are and how happy she is, the more drama there is. Exactly. It gets more us against the world, in my opinion. And you'll see in the stream, someone said that, a viewer said that, like, this probably brought you guys closer. And she was like, yeah, it did. This would have me running from the hills for the hills if I was Remy. This is a lot of drama. If it doesn't calm down, I'm good. He seems to, it sounds like he has a pretty stable life. Imagine inviting that into the peace that he seems like he has. And the peace I'm referring to also was expressed in some of those Reddit comments that he had in different forums. He seems to have a lot of peace. He also has some struggles. I actually feel bad for him when I was reading some of those. I'm like, damn, does he even know what he invited into his life? Rosie's not some poor fat bitch on the internet who just gets talked about for no reason. She's actually an awful person. And before I forget, let me say this, because later on in the stream, she mentioned something about like, oh, Remy's mom didn't realize how much danger she was in. And I'm going to say this with my full chest. I understand a lot of people won't agree. I understand I may lose support for saying this, but I'm going to speak my mind. And that's just what that is. Remy might be the one in danger. And let me explain why. Rosie has a habit. She's had a pattern of replacing the word regret and embarrassment with grooming and sexual assault. If this relationship goes down and she starts to express her regret with grooming, coercion, or sexual assault, y'all not gonna like me. I'm not saying she's never been sexually assaulted in the past. That's not what I'm saying. Rosie's the same person who sat on her fucking platform and deleted it, claiming that Zachary Michael groomed her into being a fucking lolcow. Bitch, fuck you. She's also the fat, desperate bitch who sat there and did feedy content to make money and turn around and claim that was against her will. They groomed her, and other ways she described that. Bitch, fuck you. When you regret something, you don't throw out those fucking claims. She didn't get the friendship she wanted out of Zach, even though she used to message Zach to the point Zach had to show a lot of the text messages they had. The nerve of her to say Zach groomed her, bitch, fuck you. But here we are. Again, if this relationship goes down, I'll be paying very close attention to her language and what went wrong.
Person was either pretending to be like a 21-year-old college student and making up a fake backstory that was really elaborate and way too much oversharing, or they were actually doing that. Who knows with Girl World Trolls, honestly. But she knew immediately something was weird and wrong because they were trying to turn her against me. They sent like links to reaction channels. They sent screenshots of pictures that used to be on my Instagram that are no longer on there because they're very, very risque and I'm no longer like that. And they sent those to her. Thankfully, it wasn't fully X-rated content, but they sent those images to her to try to get her to make fun of me.
I wonder what trolls didn't send that they'll now be sending. The same thing happened with Chantel and her actual in-laws. Why would she say this? Not only does it give trolls attention, it gives them more ideas. Did Remy's mom see the doggy door, the cat flap? If she didn't, guess what? It'll probably be sent now.
They sent her some lies, some crazy half-baked truths, and instead of her taking the bait, she looked me up and she watched my lives directly. She looked into my TikTok She looked into my content and she told us what she thought of me. She thought she really liked me. She thinks that I'm a good person and that and that she loves how I glow when I talk about her son. And she's still excited to meet me. Y'all, his mom got me a present. And it was so sweet.
I apologize for the audio. For whatever reason, during this whole stream, her audio was shitty, but I just wanted to show y'all the gifts that Remy's mom got her. And I really hope Remy's mom looks into more content about Rosie. She is so fake. Protect your son, please.
I can't show everything because she hand makes stuff, and I did film the reaction, but that's not going in the vlog. That's just for her and us. But she made magnesium spray and pink lavender rose bath salts, and where is it? I actually want to put it on. Lip balm. Look how cute this lip balm is. So
there is a small part of me that was wondering if this is like a soft launch into Rosie possibly promoting maybe a business his mom has. I really hope she wouldn't be that stupid. I really, really, really hope Rosie is not that stupid. But we'll see. Jax, I want to thank you for your support. Love the green. I was actually able to pull off a decent green look when I saw Brandy and Monica. Been failing since then, though. First of all, you saw Brandy and Monica. How was it? Oh, I wanted to go see them so bad. And thank you again for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I don't know if you guys have been seeing some of the clips going viral on about Cardi's tour. Cardi looks so fucking good. Just to see where she's come from, I'm just like, and it's pretty much sold out. I think every single show has been sold out, but that's just like music stuff that I'm interested in. Mal, thank you so much for 12 months. Can't tell you how much I need prayers. Please, can you guys type tag Mal? Mal, I hope you're in the chat. I know you were in the last stream, but sending you good vibes. I know you said you had a tough week because you mentioned it in Discord, but I hope you are here. I hope you are able to relax. And if you are not here, I hope you are rested somewhere and finding something that brings you joy, makes you smile. But if you guys do see Mal in the MAU 4302, if they are in chat, please tag them and send them some good vibes. Thank you. Yes, Sky actually just used their full handle. But I hope you see this, boo. I hope you see this. I appreciate y'all so much. And thank you again for 12 months. Tenny Girl, thank you so much for the support. I got my acceptance letter for my master's program. I start graduate school in the fall. The girls could never. Tenny Girl. So their username is TennyGirl79. If they are in chat, please send them a big congratulations, which reminds me, there was someone in Discord who actually shared a big accomplishment as well. Roly Poly Oly. Shout out to you. Can't afford a super chat because I'm a broke student, but wanted to share that I landed my summer internship at a major company in their legal department and then landed my big law internship for next summer. As a first generation college and law student from a lower income family in the Appalachians, it still doesn't feel real. So shout out to you, Roly Poly Oly. You did that. You hear me? You fucking did that. Shout out to you. And thank you for y'all who take the time to share your accomplishments. No matter how big or small it is, it's all big to us. It's all big to us. So thank you, thank you, thank you for continuing to share those with us. Oh, that was such a big deal. When I said, oh, excuse me. Doing big things. And never feel bad, y'all, if y'all can't send support. Showing up, being in the chat, that is support. Please remember that. This right here is support. This right here, I'm doing my nails. I love these streams. That is support. That is support. Showing up is support. Please remember that. Everything else is extra and I appreciate it, but it's support. Please never forget that. Please. Tony Tone, I was just talking about you. Thank you so much for 2 months. That's me, chat. Love each other. Yes, Tony Tone super chat was the reason I just blurted it out and said, because Tony Tone super chat was something like, I'm gonna come down to Florida soon. Let's link up. I'm gay as fuck. And I was just like, let me just say it. I'm gay as fuck too. I've had a girlfriend for a while. And then it just went from there. And the response from the community was a bit shocking because it was so supportive, because I was prepared for something completely different. So I want to thank Tony Tone for bringing that out of me, and also to you guys for being so supportive and welcoming and just understanding of why I just never said anything. I just never said anything. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Linda, thank you for 6 months. Hey, Charlie, the weather here in Florida is bad. I know. I said after Charlie streamed, then doing your thing, Mother Nature, love you, lovely lady. Thank you so much. It finally calmed down for a second, but I was getting so frustrated because I couldn't tell if it was the weather spectrum or just my computer. I was over here freaking out, but we're back. It seems to be working, and I'm grateful. Let's get back into Rosie.
I'm gonna do something
I'm excited for y'all.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. You fucking lost. You lost.
I have to bring that back. She thought she ate. I gotta bring it back. I gotta bring it back. Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna say this. You fucking lost. You lost. Nice try. Honestly, took a lot of effort. You talked to her for a month? You fucking freak. I'm gonna speak to that person for 2 seconds. You're a fucking freak.
Yeah, whoever that is, y'all, like...
Oh my god! Freak! You're a freak. Oh my god.
Goodness.
I want to speak directly. Hold on. Hold that thought. I have to keep interrupting you, or else this won't be as dramatic as I need it to be. You stay right there in Discord. To the person you lost. You lost. You thought you were going to break me and my Discord boyfriend up. You lost. I worked too hard to get this young man to want to be with me. You fucking lost. His mother? His mother. You are sick. You are fucking sick, and you didn't win. Do you hear? Do you hear the emotion in my fucking voice? You fucking lost. Don't you ever try this nonsense again. You hear me? And scene. What the fuck is wrong with her? Oh, wait, I didn't get that. Hold on. Our love will win. They tried this with Jeff. They tried this with Corby. I'm not losing this one. Because if this one fails, I'm going to have to date my brother. Okay, I'm just kidding. Let me stop. Let me not put that out there. Back to Rosie.
Ah! Holy shit!
You literally can't do anything else. There's nothing better that you can do than to, like, invade my privacy and talk to my mom. Like, you're kidding.
And I want you to know you didn't win. She sees me for who I am.
I see you for who you are too, honey.
Thank you.
I bet that chubby chaser sees her for who she is. He can't miss her. He cannot miss her. I bet he does. You have fun on that dirty ass slip and slide. You have fun, Remy. Don't let no one take your fun away. I know that's right. He probably treats each body part like a different ride in an amusement park. Like maybe her arms is one ride and her thighs is like a different ride. You know what I mean? Like he over there having a ball. I know that's right. You better enjoy. It has no impact on me. Y'all enjoy. Nasty asses.
So, yeah, I wanted to address this because I have a feeling that these conversations will eventually get leaked, and I want it to be known that when that does, she was pretending to befriend this person because she did not know the danger she was in. She knew a little bit about me being on the internet and that I had haters and stuff. Like, she knew a little bit about it, but she didn't understand.
Not Valentina saying 600-pound flags, not six flags. You ain't right. You are not right. You are dead ass. Not 600-pound flags. I saw an edit. Oh my God. I saw an edit on Twitter of Rosie standing in front of the 600-pound life scale with Remy, like his little body in the background, looking at the Oh my God. Y'all ain't shit. And I just want y'all to know that. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. The only reason I ain't sharing it because it's obviously AI, but oh my God. I said, oh God, they getting to work. They getting to work. All they had to see was one image of Remy. Mind you, there's a second one floating around, I think on Miss T's Twitter account. And that one's more recent. That one's more recent.
Oh, hi! Honestly, that just made me cry, Rosie. I'm glad that turned out okay and she loves you, and I'm glad you get to meet her soon. God, I'm so glad. Hey, I know who you are. Thank you.
I don't know who you are, and Jen, I want to tell you log off. There was nothing about that that should have made anyone cry. Jen, log off. Find different content. I want more for you. I have no idea who you are. Rosie does. Please leave. Absolutely not. That made me cry. Why? Don't guess at me. Thank you so much for 12 months. Rosie knows what I fucking want. That what I fucking want is going to cause. Listen, what did she win? What did she win? The ability to say that someone desires her, someone whose previous post online proves to be exactly what a lot of us speculated to be. But she won, y'all. She won. Mushroom Destroyer, thank you for 11 months. Rosie will always be the biggest hypocrite. One of the biggest for sure. For sure. I love that for her. That's why I feel no guilt sitting back and just laughing at this. Bae, thank you for 63 months. 63 fucking months. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. She thought about running out of running out of pizza rolls to try to produce tears. Bae, you ain't shit. Mind you, I'm watching in real time the other day, right? This is the stream from the 11th that we'll go over in our next stream. And I'm noticing the name in her chat. And I noticed it was Bae. Rosie said a few words and Bae was immediately blocked. I said, oh. Mind you, I think Bae said something so like regular. It just was pointing out like the room was, girl, what's happening? Rosie said a few words, then blocked. I went to go message Bae like, was that actually you? Were you blocked? She was like, yeah, that was me. Bae. And it was something so simple. And I went to go grab the comment and you were so gone. Like that block, when people block, like I didn't realize like your comments go away that fast. I literally went and it was just gone. I was like, God damn, YouTube work fast. They work on fixing that, doing that so fast, but there's other things that we need. Simmer down, YouTube. Damn. I just wanted a quick screenshot so I could laugh at it in the future.
Thank you. So I just want it to be clear. Go World is not going to intercept with my relationships with people. I'm not going to let it happen because
not at all.
When it comes to this corner of the internet, they don't need to do anything. Rosie will do a good job on her own. This is still very early in their relationship. If Remy hopefully doesn't struggle as bad as I think he might struggle, he will eventually say goodbye to her just as quickly as Corby did. We'll see. And this would be the perfect time for his mama to step in. And every single red flag she sees, send it to her son. Unless she's a weirdo too.
It's just, it is what it is.
Not at all.
But he was
Just a reminder of what happened just last year with Jeff. So this is not new, the digging that people will do. And Rosie still thought it was a good idea to introduce Remy. Just a reminder.
doxxed, and then there's some like seriously hardcore crackpot theories going around.
Speaking of crack, for anyone looking at the screen, no, that's not someone's ass. That's her chest fat. She really loves this angle for whatever reason. So just so there's no confusion, that is not an ass. That is her chest fat, just in our view. Listen, I have to share it. If I got to see it, you got to see it. But yeah, go ahead, Rosie. Continue.
And accusations that are so defamatory, out of pocket, disgusting, that it's like almost funny because it's so stupid. I was being told like the narrative that was being spun, and I started cackling because they're trying so hard to like ruin this for me or like fuck this up in some way that I actually like.
So even back when she was fucking Jeff, trolls online were trying to ruin this for her. You see how the language hasn't changed? They're trying to ruin this. And by ruin this, when it comes to Jeff, it was his very, very problematic checkered past that was pulled up. Allegations that were pulled up. Very disgusting ones. And what did Rosie do? Jump online to defend the dick. She jumped right online to defend her dick. Didn't think that through.
I'm embarrassed for them. Honestly, it's embarrassing. Wow, yeah, they're absolutely doing this out of jealousy. That's so embarrassing, isn't it though? Like, I know you're miserable because you're spending your time doing that. If you had someone you enjoyed being around, you wouldn't be spending your time doing that. Like, getting this IRL, like, you're fucking weird. All they
Jealous? Trolls looking for a reaction that she always gives proves them to be jealous. What is there to be jealous of exactly when it comes to Rosie? Help me. Please help me understand. There was nothing to be jealous of when it comes to her fucking Jeff. There was nothing to be jealous of when she recently had her relationship, situationship, whatever it was with Corby. She is a 600-pound, smelly, sweaty ass, dirty ass creator who scoots around in a chair in her parents' kitchen. Under the house, under the roof of a deed that she's not even on. Imagine being such a failure, such a disappointment, such a trash ass person. As the older sibling, your name's not even on the deed of the house that your grandparents left to their children. Really think about that. The brother that she's always having to take care of, pretty much his life would damn near fail without her, was responsible enough to be on that deed, but she isn't. Okay. Yep. All right. But again, y'all are jealous. She don't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. This is the same woman who racked up debt on Klarna with food delivery, which Rosie's the reason I found out you could even do that. I did not know you can rack up debt like that. DoorDash debt is crazy. Now that I think about it, no wonder she's not on that deed. She would probably put that house up. She would put that house up for delivery. DoorDash would own that fucking house if you leave it up to Rosie and how irresponsible she is. But now that we got through a lot of that cleavage, let's go on a quick break. Be right back.
A pencil of crisis. Please, someone save me. Got a shopping cart? What the f is this? You piggy pig pig! Oink oink oink, motherfucker! You're gonna be detained. Detain me, bitch. Beep beep. Whee! Whoa, whoa! What the fuck, man? Beep beep. Beep beep. No. Miss Piggy, no one wants you here. Oink oink, bitches. Do I look like a giant baby?
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your place, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stay. What you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're taking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. No time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't see and waste away. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end.
I hope everyone is refreshed. Hold on, I want to touch on these comments. Person Becky said, my brother walked by the TV and said, what is this? And kept right on going. As he should. As he should. Jordy's curb thumb, damn, walked in on a break. I'm so happy when y'all do that. And then Keto Girl said, oh my God, I caught myself dancing during the break. What is happening? You are enjoying yourself. We are bonding. It is finally touching your soul the way it's supposed to. That's how it happens. Okay. You just got to give it time. And then you will learn to appreciate. And one day you're going to miss these breaks. You might be at a coffee shop and you hear this, and I will no longer be on a platform, done moved on. You're going to be like, wow. And you're going to wish you saw Chantel's belly roll. You're going to wish you seen her booty, that frog booty, jumping up and down off that couch. A day will come. Y'all going to miss it. Y'all going to miss it. I'm trying to tell y'all. You know what I realized when I was going over the support from the last stream, and thank you again, Funkle Sunny, for capturing them. I didn't start with Funkle Sunny's super chat. Funkle Sunny, thank you, boo. Who's the biggest feeder? Tommy, Remy, or Charlie for how fed she's kept us with content and dessert, Discord streams, and dance parties. Let me tell y'all, yesterday, right? So, and thank you again, boo. Yesterday, the first day of Fat Camp started. I don't know why I thought it was going to be later on, but the first day started. So I'm like, let's just watch it with the Discord. It was so loud and hard to watch. I should have watched it for a few minutes before tagging the Discord to watch along. We pretty much ended just watching throwback music videos. That was the only way to save that stream because I truly just wasted everyone's time. They had this like racist chant going for super chats. They were loud as hell. The setup was weird. The setup and the angles were pretty weird. They did this thing where I think if you sent in a certain amount of support or memberships, they had to like lick and kiss Boogie's foot. When I tell y'all there's not enough super chats, memberships, likes on a stream or video that could get me to kiss or lick Boogie's rotting foot, you are out of your mind. There's a whole world out there that is still accepting job applications. I know the job market is harder right now, but there's still a world out there where they are accepting job applications. No, thank you. Not a chance. Boogie. But yeah, let me get to the support from the last stream. Miss T, thank you so much for the support. Oh my God, trauma dumping, dry begging, dirty as fuck. All describe Rosie. That. All describe Rosie. And can I just say, when I first heard the update on the wish list for Amazon and them no longer hiding your address, I was a bit frustrated because I was just like, damn, that's messed up. Why would they change that? I don't know the ins and outs of why they changed it truly. But just to know that Rosie had to take that begging ass wish list down due to that brought me a little joy. Get a job. Stop begging online. Jax, thank you so much for the support. Someone should tell Rosie people won't know if you don't tell them. And that's the thing. Sometimes even when you don't tell them, people will dig. Let them dig. If people want to waste their time digging into your shit, at the very least, don't give them the attention. It's really not that hard. Is it frustrating? Sure. But after being on the platform for a while, you learn to just be like, go ahead, dig. That's why after a while, when I realized people were just having stare-offs with my debt, I was just like, have your stare-off. Go ahead. I don't know what it does to you, what it does for you, but go ahead, comment down under my content, engagement, or tweet about it. It's not doing nothing for me. Damn sure not doing nothing for y'all. That's why a lot of y'all channels are dead now. Anyways, Scott Fury, thank you so much for the support, boo. Roz is an unshowered loser. Facts. And in the next stream, we're going to get into the amount of dry shampoo she uses. And again, I don't use dry shampoo, but from the viewers that do, they've expressed to me how much that's not okay. Just wash your hair. Wash. Speaking of wash, did you guys catch when she had said that Remy bought her like this medical grade soap that she has to use? One of the last things I want you to get me if we start dating is fucking soap. I don't care if I say Dial or Native ran out of my favorite scents. Do not buy me that. Do not fucking get me that. That is weird. He bought her the medical grade soap that she normally uses. Are you okay? When she said that, I said, wait a bit, keep that information to yourself. That is weird. Genuinely, that is weird. Okay, so it's medical grade. Hold on, I'm gonna correct myself. Medical grade antibacterial soap. Yeah, no. Through the conversations we've had, like, when you're dating, you're talking about different conversations, and the person who's dating, they want to get you like a surprise. It better not be fucking soap. It better not be fucking soap. I've had a long list of things that I've gotten as first gifts when dating. I've gotten skincare, which I loved. I've gotten perfumes. I've gotten flowers. I've gotten bags. At one point, I actually got Jordans one time too, which I really appreciated. Do not fucking get me no fucking soap. Now, my Dr. Dennis wipes that cost about $150 a box. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Not no fucking medical grade soap. That's crazy. But it made her happy. It made her happy. Carrie, thank you so much for 4 months. Woohoo, love you, beautiful lady. Thank you in a non-sexual way. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for 4 months, boo. Vice Voice, thank you so much for 3 months. Your community is top notch. Thank you for being you. Thank you for always showing up. I appreciate y'all, truly, because my community ain't shit if it ain't for y'all. And that's the truth. Thank you so much. Ev Star, thank you for 9 months. We need to get you on. We need to get you on Broadway or something. I felt every word through the screen. Side note, had an amaretto sour for the first time recently. It is too good. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I love me an amaretto sour. I was forgetting the name of, as I'm forgetting it in real time once again. What's the martini called? The caffeinated martini? I literally forgot. I was about to tell you the name and I forgot it because I was struggling the last time. It's actually, I'm not gonna look at the chat. Give me a second. My brain could work. It's not cafe. It's okay, I need help. I lied. Espresso martini. I thought I was gonna get it. Thank you. I like espresso martinis too. I've had them a couple of times. I don't know why. It's okay, y'all. It's okay. In my defense, it's late. I had a hiccup with the stream. It's going to always have an effect on my brain. Yep, that's what we're going with. Yep, we're going to blame the weather, spectrum, and my computer. Not me. I sound like the girls. The Black Nuna Speaks. Thank you so much for upgrading to the welfare fund. Ready, set, EBTs, EBTs, EBTitties. A safer top, a much safer top. Thank you, the Black Nuna, for upgrading to the welfare fund. Thank you for doing your part and continuing to keep my black ass off of welfare since so many creators want me on it so badly. Thank you. Oh, Confused Toast Bruh. Thank you so much for $8. Have we had a height of the day? We didn't. Too bad it's 6:10 today. Hope you've been good, lovely. Thank you. It is giving 6:10, right? It is giving 6:10. Thank you. I might have been over 7 feet prior to the last stream, but you go down a couple of inches because, oh my God, I was throwing a tantrum. Y'all should have seen the tantrum I was throwing. But thank you, boo. Let's get back into Rosie and Tatum. I will get to you. Thank you. Let's get back into Rosie.
Did was make you both closer, it seems. Clock that, T.
Me and Rosie love each other too much.
He dropped the L word. I'm going to run it back and pay attention to Rosie's face. Keep in mind, she didn't mention it. She didn't say, I love you too. And you better believe within a couple of weeks, they were saying, I love yous. But take a look at Rosie's face because she didn't expect him, the person who's not a creator, who probably didn't know there were certain things he probably shouldn't have said. Take a look at her face. And I want to repeat, she ain't say it back, even though we know privately she has been saying it. She probably the one who said it first. Let's be real.
If you had someone you enjoyed,
not me bringing it back to the cleavage. It's okay. Why not? Let's take it from here.
Being around, you wouldn't be spending your time doing that. Like getting this IRL, like you're fucking weird. All they did was make you both closer, it seems. Clock that, T.
Me and Rosie love each other too much. to let other people's hateful opinions like try and get the best of us. Like, y'all's opinions only have as much value as we give them.
Yeah.
I want to highlight this comment. Acro said he probably calls her my little cream puff. What other nicknames do y'all think Remy is calling Rosie? I'll put it on screen as this plays. Let me know what other nicknames do you think Remy is calling Rosie. And what do you think Rosie's calling Remy? Like my little toothpick? My little human dildo? Because he's like skinny and long. Okay, sorry. My bad.
Y'all can make up these stories. Y'all can make up these narratives. Y'all can make all these assumptions. But in reality, y'all really do not know a lot. And y'all act like you do.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. It's crazy.
It really is crossing the line.
Y'all would rather believe your own assumptions about us than to, see, like, how me and Rosie talk to each other. And, like, people in the chat have said in the past that, like, you glow when you talk to me. And I see that, too. And so does my mom.
Remy talking about she glows when she talks about him. She's sweating. They can't tell. Actually, does he wear glasses? I can't remember from the picture. She's sweating. She's not glowing. Rosie is sweating in that house.
And I'm very proud of my mom for the way she handled that situation.
Yeah. Like I told her, like, if I knew what she knew, I would have done exactly what she did. It was because she just didn't understand the little things she was saying, like what that could do, and it's just
not the couple name being Pork and Bean. Oh, Rendell, thank you for this. Pork and Bean. We do need to come up with some couple names for them for real. Pork and Beans. Pork and Bean. First one. Let's go. Let's go.
It is what it is, and we've seen everything now. We know what's going on, and I when we were in the conversation, because I had to meet her under these circumstances, and that sucks. That is something that I'm not going to be able to get back.
Yeah, it's like,
but
I wasn't planning on
not Pinky and No Brain, and followed up with Biggie and Smalls. I love this. I love this so much. Fucking Kyle. Not mother and son. Although it is kind of giving that. Not mother and son. Jordy Kerp Dunn. So crazy? This was beforehand. They decided to go live to talk about the fact that some troll, Remy's mom was entertaining a troll for a month. And then because she gave that attention, people started to dig and dig and dig. Which is why, part of the reason why she's now out here giving privacy strikes to different creators. She's so dumb.
My mom and Rosie to meet each other until she was already in Texas.
Well, because originally we weren't even going to do that, but situations changed. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into that, but things changed. Yeah, so like while I was traveling, I asked Remy and my.
It's really important you listen to this, even through the bad audio on Rosie's end. It is really important you listen to this right here, because she just mentioned like the plan wasn't to meet his mom so soon. They had other plans, but she don't want to talk about it. Listen to Rosie suggesting and putting her parents and Remy's mom in a group chat because she was traveling. Bitch, how old are you? The fact that they are in a group chat is crazy to me. Listen to this stage 5 clinger. All throughout this stream, and we'll go over it in a different stream, all I heard was red flags throughout this whole stream.
My parents, I was like, can I just like make a group chat for everybody so I can put all the updates in one place? So I did that. And then we updated his mom when I got here.
You know,
I want to repeat, how old is Rosie? She's 34. She'll be 35 this year. What update would Remy's mother need for her traveling? I could understand her parents wanting to be updated because she is traveling to spend 2 weeks with a complete stranger she met a couple of months ago. So I could understand their concern. What the fuck did Remy's mom need to be updated about? Someone help me understand that. Here we are. Here we are. Tatum, thank you so much for 11 months. Love you, boo. Happy you're live. Thank you. Got so much shit done today. I know that's right. Finally unwinding. Gorgeous as always. I appreciate you. I hope you're enjoying, and I'm happy you were here before the break. At least I think you were. Thank you. Off the Chain. Thank you. Off the Chain by Amy. Thank you so much for 9 months. In the future, can we not say, let's get back into? We do not want to get in any of these girls. Well, actually speak for yourself. There's a few people that want to get into them. Emily, Remy, Jeff, Jeff's sister, Jeff's sister's brother. Yeah, and the list goes on. And they might be watching, especially during the break. Just saying. We don't, but there's a list. There's a list. Just want to put it out there. Capone Boxer, thank you so much for 6 months. Hold on. Remy Boys and Fatty. You will not ruin that for me. Not Fatty Wap. Oh my. Do you think, oh my God. Okay, so y'all want to hear. And to be clear, before I paint this picture, blame Capone Boxer because I only remember this due to Capone Boxer. So how about this, right? Because you know I ain't shit and I'm going to hell. So how about I was talking to someone close to me about Rosie, and they know about Rosie. And they go, do you think, hold on, do you think Remy scrapes barnacles from under her doggy door, her cat flap? Because you know there's probably something stuck under there, and that's how you get to the coochie. So then from that night on, we were calling her Barnacle Pussy. Because you gotta think, like, there's probably things that get stuck. Yeah. So if you ever hear me call her Barnacle Pussy, that's what I'm referring to, the cat flap. And Remy like scraping. Blame Capone. Don't get mad at me. Don't throw tomatoes at me. No. Blame Capone. Yup, that's what we're going with. That's someone saying, put the brush down, please. It's not my fault. It is not my fault. Y'all cannot blame that on me. Chuck and his ducks, thank you so much for 10 months. Glad you're on. The high wind is making me want to stay up till it's done. Stay safe, boo. Stay safe. To everybody out there who's dealing with horrible weather, please stay safe. I may wake up with my ducks in the land of Oz if it doesn't stop. I hope this stops. I really hope. Please stay safe, everybody. And hopefully, Chuck and his ducks, hopefully you heard about my explanation of Barnacle Pussy. I'm happy you're here. After that explanation, you probably wish you clicked onto any other live but mine, but I am happy you're here, boo. Let's get back into Barnacle Pussy herself. Go ahead, Rosie. Take it away, honey.
It feels like we were forced into this situation.
Yeah. And I didn't want you guys to know any of this, but I have a...
Hold on. Who the fuck said mermaid manlet and barnacle pussy? And y'all think I'm going to hell alone? I love my community. Not Charlie, some things are inside thoughts. then what would I do? I would have to stick to them. No, I have to share these things with y'all. I feel like it helps me sleep better at night, you know? I feel like it would help me sleep better at night. If I kept these in, that would probably add stress to me. Okay. Let's go.
Very strong feeling that if I don't do this, this is gonna be turned, like, I think the entire goal is, like, while I'm there, is to bring all this to light. I just had this really strong intuition feeling, and I decided to go with my gut and get ahead of it. Because if those things come out there, I just want them to be known that they're.
So, quick question. She wanted to get ahead of these messages, these month-long messages, the month-long communication. What was there to get ahead of? What did Remy's mom say to this complete stranger that she entertained for a month? That's another issue with this stream. It made me more intrigued to find out what those messages were. Like, what are you trying to cover up? Because if she knew it was a troll from the beginning, she just wanted to play along, it's probably a nothing burger. Unless it's not. I wonder if that will be released next. Thank you for the promotion. Thank you for the marketing. Thank you to whoever trolled and did all that. At any point, please post them online.
Not real. So,
And
so
can I
hold
just
on,
say
hold on,
something?
one second,
That's-
hold on. Do you think addressing it could make it worse? I'm concerned for you. Honestly, I thought about that very heavily in Crisis, and I weighed the pros and cons, and I understand I'm taking a risk here, but it's either I've been silent about this shit for like a month and a half. About a month and a half, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way Rosie was going to miss out on getting this type of attention and playing victim. Of course, she knew better, but the attention outweighs all else, even the protection of her boyfriend and her boyfriend's mother.
I feel the need to say something because I see it a lot with like what people have been talking about us. I love Rosie for who she is. I love her for her personality.
Look at this. Really pay attention to her as he says these things. Like, I love Rosie for her. And she's just like, say more, make it sound good in front of these haters. What else? Tell them who I look like. Tell them what I remind you of. Tell them how tight my pussy looks in those pictures I sent you in Discord. What else? She is 34 years old. Let me run it back. We're going to see it from the beginning. Run it back a few seconds. Look at that face. She's so proud. Look at that face. She is just so happy. She is so happy. Salah could never. This is what Chantel has wanted from Salah, for him to just dote on her online in front of all the haters. Go ahead, Remy. You tell us how amazing she is.
I love her for her personality. You know, I am with her because I find a lot of things about her that I'm attracted to on an emotional level. It is emotional. And no, this isn't me trying to troll. It's not me trying to, like, do anything.
He is trapped. He doesn't know it yet, but this is a trap. This is a trap. And I hope he's freed soon. She is just so proud, so happy. And I'm just like, oof. Oh. Kata Couch Potato, welcome. Welcome to the Gold Cluster, boo. And you are Supreme, so you have access to the Discord. Arabella, you too. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. You both have access to the Discord. Get in there if you are comfortable. Thank you, y'all. There's a part of me, and I'm not just saying this, there's a part of me that does feel bad for him. And I'm not going into the Reddit posts, because some of them, even though it's on a public forum, I'm just not going to go into it. But after reading through some of them, it makes sense. He's with someone like Rosie. And if it hasn't already begun, which I wouldn't be surprised if it already has, but he's going to deal with a lot of manipulation, and he already has struggles that he's working through. And unfortunately, I feel like Rosie being in his life will add to those struggles and the things that he already has to work through. That's all I'll say for that. And that's unfortunate.
I love her for her. I am not a shallow person. Not the shallow person y'all make me out to be.
Who told him? Where did that message come across that anyone thought he was shallow? All I can say is some of the posts confirmed exactly what a lot of people thought. Why he is with Rosie, someone that is bigger than the fridge that's probably behind her at his home. And I don't know if I already mentioned this on this stream or the last stream, but the fact that she's already standing guard in his kitchen when he came home the other day, and he said it so many different ways, like, how long are you going to be on? How long are you going to be on? Girl, shut that shit down so that man could eat in his kitchen in peace in the place that he pays for. I know that's foreign to her, paying for a place to live. I know that's foreign. But if I walk into my place and somebody I'm dating is streaming and I can't even walk through the kitchen, I probably want to put a PB and jelly sandwich together. Shut that shit down. I'm hungry. Unemployed ass. Got some fucking nerve. I'm telling you one thing. She want to complain about the people who have time. She got a lot of time on her hands too. This unemployed behavior she's been doing on the internet for years now.
And quite honestly, I am offended that y'all would put me in that category. Rosie does deserve love just as much as anyone else does. She is a person.
Stop. Keep going, but stop. I do deserve love. Go on, continue. Go on. I need you to keep talking so I can figure out how to get these tears out. Keep talking. Maybe I can think about the kitchen back at home. I still got to clean up. Just keep going. Or maybe I could think about all the comparisons that people are making with me and Chantel. Just keep going. Just, y'all hear that? That's my man, y'all. Y'all hear what my man is saying about me? Take that, haters. Take that. Insane.
She is a human being with human feelings. Just like y'all are.
That is a big ass fucking arm. Hair greasy, sweaty, unwashed, big ass fucking arm. What do you think weighs more? Remy or one of her legs? For those who know and seen the pictures, just saying. Because honestly, I was trying to do a comparison the other day, and I'm just like, oh, one of her legs probably way more than her man. And you can't convince me that they both are sleeping in that twin size or full size bed. And for those who says that, you know, Rosie doubles as a mattress, you're not wrong, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Just saying.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so thank you. I'm gonna just, yeah.
Right. I'll come down from my pedestal now, but I just felt the need to say that.
This is still so new.
Matt just said Rosie's a waterbed of lard. Oh my God. Let me screenshot that. Hold on. Because next time she says somebody groomed her ass, you fucking waterbed of lard ass bitch. Hold on, I gotta save that. Hold the fuck up. Not waterbed of lard. They never go like us. Let's get back into the waterbed of lard, who also has a barnacle pussy.
Too, and it's like I feel like there's just been this constant push from really malicious people to try to force us to do things or say things or to, I mean, to get me just to basically get me to stop making content, whatever. And that's not gonna happen. You know, I think that, you know, I'm just gonna say this. People are really hyperfixating on the whole buying furniture thing when it's like, I already said you were newer in your place and you were already needing to get stuff for your apartment. You just literally got things with my comfort in mind. Things you were already planning to buy anyway. So it's like, whatever. Whatever. Just, God, get a hobby.
I just wanted to give y'all a clear view of Rosie struggling to get up from the chair in his room. And the more she gets up, the more I realize the reinforcement was needed. I don't know how much he succeeded in that, but just a quick look.
All right, I'm gonna go wet this sponge. I'll be right back.
Take it in. Take it in. And I want to remind y'all, Rosie is 5'6". Take it in.
Even if I had never met Rosie, I probably would have gotten these things anyway, guys.
You just probably would have had maybe picked different items because you would have only been thinking about different things, but it doesn't. That's really what it boils down to. And it's like, again, it's just them like nitpicking shit, you know. So
we're not official. I mean, we're unofficially official, guys.
That did change upon her arrival to Texas. They are official, and she made sure to go live and tell everyone.
Meeting him, being in the same room as him.
The question that the viewer asked is, what's been the highlight of this trip so far? Meeting him, being in the same room as him, while eating that Uncrustable. Oh my God, look at her face. God damn, her face is big. Jesus, girl, back the fuck up. If it ain't her titties in her face, it's going to be her big ass face. Back up. Angles matter. Y'all notice when I do the EB titties, I know better than actually give y'all the titties for real. That's why with the last stream, I was pushing it. Back the fuck up. My God. Oh, and to answer the questions that I see in chat, Remy's 25, Rosie's 34. To answer your question. Yeah, Remy's 25, Rosie's 34.
Him asking me to be his girlfriend. He did ask in a cute way, but that's between us. It was really cute. But special to us, so. It's nothing like salacious or anything at all. I want that for me. You did say some things in the...
You know how they've been doing a lot of writing together? I wonder if he just wrote her a list of reasons that they should be together. I actually do want to know how he asked. Do you think it was when he was wheeling her from the airport? Because for those who don't know, for some reason she thought he'd miss her, like miss seeing her at the airport, as if there's many Rosies out there at the airport being wheeled around. I wonder if he was wheeling her to the car and said, would you allow me to wheel you again in the future as your boyfriend? Could you imagine just wheeling her to the car and just popping the question there? It shows that he's supportive because he's wheeling her to the car, probably opens the door for her to like roll in or slat. I don't know how she got in the car. That's the truth, but I don't know. But who knows? We can just come up with our own theories of how he asked Rosie to be his girlfriend. You never know. Not Becky said, will you be my girlfriend? You ain't shit. Not will you be my girl. K Buns, I am begging you. Can you please make an edit of Rosie and fucking Remy and will you be my girlfriend as an edit to the artists in the community? If you do it, just tag me. I'll have it ready for the next stream. Will you be my girlfriend? No AI. No AI. Thank you. To the artists I just mentioned, they don't do AI, but you get my point. Will you be my girlfriend? Y'all so clever and petty. I love it.
This particular live, hun, that maybe other words could have been said.
I mean, it's hard to hide at this point, but like.
Yeah, but you know, whatever. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But it is what it is.
But I'm more than just a friend at this point.
Obviously, but we're just trying to keep it chill till later.
Yeah.
But anyway, unfortunately, it's no longer just chill. But it is what it is. Yeah. Anyway.
I did say the L word a lot, didn't I?
You really did, and I don't think we had discussed that.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I felt like it was pretty clear.
No, Annie, I'm not.
Yeah.
So anyway, I feel better. I think I said everything I needed to say.
I just want to be left alone. Like,
I know.
I haven't done anything. Like, I'm innocent here. Like, I've done nothing wrong.
Ruby, shut the fuck up. Anyways, I want to actually touch on this comment. Alien Holly commented, "Hey Charlie, I turned 33 a few days ago. Can you give me some life advice? I feel kind of hopeless and lost." Holly, I'm gonna tell you this from someone who is 37 and still in a lot of ways figuring it out. You have time. It's not too late. And on the days that you feel hopeless, remember what you've come from. There's days I get really down. I don't express that online. I cry to myself, cry to loved ones, cry to people who are close to me about not being where I thought I would be at 37, because I've always had these milestones I expected to hit. And the truth is, I've failed most of them. But you know what keeps me going? Remembering how far I've come. That's the truth. I still have time ahead of me, hopefully. As long as nothing tragic happens, I still have time ahead of me. You do too. I'm nothing special. I'm nothing special. I'm just a chick who bought a microphone, a laptop, and taught herself how to edit. I never thought I'd be at this place. And I'm saying this to remind you, it's not too late for you either. Whatever it is that you're working on, take it a day at a time. You're 33. You are young. You hear me? If I could go back to 4 years ago, this is what I would tell myself. Because where you're at today at 33, you won't be there at 34. You won't be there at 38. You won't be there at 40. Stick with it. One day at a time. You see all the people that come in chat to tell us their accomplishments, the hardships that they had, they stuck with it. All I'm going to ask you to do is stick with it. 35 ain't going to look like 33. 33 is not what you were at 25. One step at a time. Make small goals, achievable goals, small goals. Work on it tomorrow. This is what I want you to do, Alien Holly, and I'm going to hold you to this, and I hope you come back, not on some pressure type shit. After the stream, I want you to make a list of 4 things you want to do before the year's over. Nothing huge. 4 things that would make you feel like you accomplished something. Even if it's reading a book, completing a book that you've been putting off. 4 things. And I want you to come back and tell me. And this is what I'll do. I'll just say it right here on my platform. If you make that list of 4 things and you come back to me and tell me those 4 things, and if you complete 2 out of the 4, I have something for you. That's all I'm going to say. I have something for you. And I don't make those things public, especially when people accomplish things. I just like to pay it forward to the community. But trust me when I say I got something for you. 4 things. I want the list done tonight. Actually, I don't know your time zone. I want it by next weekend. 4 things. And I'll look out for you. I'll look out for you. I actually want to make sure I grab your handle. So perfect. There's no numbers following or anything. Alien_Holly. 4 things. We're gonna get some shit done this year. Okay? 34 gonna look real different. Okay? A stranger on the internet is going to invest in you. Just so you keep going. Let's get back into this loser.
And y'all are like attacking me and trying to paint me out to be like this manipulative, abusive person, and like
It's not real.
that is not who I am. It's not.
It's not real.
It's not real.
It's
That
speculation.
is a story that y'all have made up.
Y'all being a specific
I've
section of the
chosen to
internet.
believe.
Hold on. Y'all being a very specific section of the internet. Continue. Sorry.
Yes. Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, specify that, yeah.
Yeah.
Just let us be happy. Let us be in love. Let us, like, do these things with each other.
Yeah.
Please stop trying to, like, destroy it.
They're not going to. Yeah.
At one point, I thought he was going to start crying. Let us be in love. Don't destroy this. The only person who's going to destroy it is Rosie. The enemy is right in front of you. Like, don't do this. What are people doing? Yes, overstepping, but calm down. He's just as dramatic as Rosie. Oh God. In a weird way, they're actually a good match, and that's the sad part.
You know, even though I may not like that some of y'all have invaded my privacy and have been saying all these weird, shitty things, at the end of the day, I want what's best for you as well. Because I am a very loving person. I don't like to hold grudges. I don't like to get pissed off. I really don't. It doesn't feel good.
When he said this, I was like, that's kind of a red flag. What do you mean? What does it look like when you are pissed off, sir? I feel like that was a warning. I don't like to get pissed off. I don't like it. Okay. Most people don't. Is there something we should know, sir? Get it together. Actually, cut this shit off.
I don't like being upset.
I wanted to give Remy the platform to say what he needed to say also. Because, like, guys, you contacted his mom? It's like they're just trying to psychologically torment me. And then, again, I'm not talking about every reaction channel. I'm not talking about the entirety of Girl World. It's this, like, little group of people that hide in the shadows of Girl World.
I actually want to make sure I highlight this. Remy just comes off as a young Pete to me. Star Dreamy, that is so accurate. I didn't even make the connection because there were some things that reminded me of her brother. I'm not going to lie. But I actually think this is a better comparison. A young Pete's. That is so accurate. And we saw what Chantel did with that.
They need to just, like, understand that what you're doing is not okay. And, like, talk your shit, man. Like, make fun of me, take your screenshots, do your edit, whatever, man. That's where I just apply the let them theory, you know? Like, I've let go of that control. That is a part of my experience on the internet.
Okay, I'm not very familiar with the let them theory, but when someone kind of gave me a summary, wouldn't all these responses, the Instagram stories, the video she uploaded a couple of hours ago, wouldn't that go against the let them theory? She's doing everything but letting them. I never read up on it. I just got a quick summary, so I might be actually expressing that wrong, but based on the summary I got, this goes against the let them theory. So it does, right? See, okay. I wasn't sure because I'm ignorant to it, but yeah, She exactly, Prison Becky. She loves this. She loves this. And not only does she get to play a victim online, she gets to play a victim to Remy. Imagine how much consoling, reassuring he's had to do privately. The amount of coddling. She loves this.
Because I want to be here and I don't want to leave. Fine. I have been coping with that for a long time. I'm cool with that. This shit? Yo.
You know, we will love each other in the way that we want to love each other, and we will live our lives the way we want to live our lives, and y'all can't tell us, like, y'all meaning, like, you know, trolls, haters, whatever. Y'all cannot tell us how to live.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all do not have that power.
That's kind of the goal. Which I think the best part is, like, yeah, it's annoying and we're upset. We found out 5 hours ago? 4 or 5 hours
this
ago?
morning.
Yeah.
So 5 hours before the stream, Remy's mom let him know and let Rosie know that she was entertaining a troll for a month. And she thought the bright idea was to schedule a live stream for her and Remy to address it to her viewers on her platform that is full of trolls. They found out 5 hours prior. Huge mistake.
Yeah.
So this is new information to us because she didn't tell us right away because she was trying to get information, and she came to him today about it, and because she just didn't understand how much danger she was in. I just didn't want them to have the power to create the scandal I think they're trying to formulate behind the scenes while I'm there. I'm taking my power back.
Does it seem like Rosie took her power back or gave trolls on the internet, viewers on the internet, a light, a platform to do more? This was a mistake. The follow-up was a mistake. The video from earlier was a mistake. It was not wise. She's a dumb, dumb, dumb woman. But here we are. An opportunity for her to play victim. More attention that only led to more mess. And unfortunately, when it comes to Remy and his mom and anyone else who might have been connected to him on social media, this is just the beginning. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's fair. But there are things that are within our control as content creators. And a lot of this response was in Rose's control. But the attention was way more important. It's so sad. Fashion first, who knows? Power from what? Who knows? Who knows? And I feel for Remy a little bit. I feel for his mom. Again, I don't really know much about these people, so I'm taking a lot or a little bit on face value because, you know, there was a few things expressed on Reddit, but it's just like, this is such a joke. You know what, Nikki? You're probably right. You're probably right, actually. It is calculated. And it won't age well. None of this will age well. And again, no matter the direction of this relationship, if it fails at some point or it comes to an end, however you would want to word that, I'm going to look for how she explains things went, the rewriting of history that will more than likely happen. So when that time comes, at least I expressed how I feel about her past behavior and what can come in the future. In our next stream, I will be going over the get ready with me that she did from Remy's room. It was very interesting with a lot of red flags, but I look forward to that. Thank you for everyone who stayed up late Thank you for everyone who came back after all the mess with the last stream, but we got it together. Well, I got it together, and I hope you still enjoyed the stream. If you enjoyed anything about the stream, please consider leaving a like, a comment down in the comment section. It does help with pushing up my content. I appreciate y'all so much, especially with these streams, because when you turn off super chats, apparently that makes YouTube upset and they like suppress it. It's kind of annoying actually, but whatever. But I appreciate y'all and thank you for the continued support. I will see y'all in the next one. Later, guys.
Plan for 2025, survive. I've never in my life been told I kind of look like a young Johnny Depp. I think it's messy, that's for sure, but it's like, ugh, hate being an adult. I'm gonna need to eat dinner soon. Ridiculous. Because I am who I am, God forbid I have an opinion. So, right now, I am the drama. I'm part of the drama.